Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show another video using the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree Star, but today I'm going to do a little bit more of a softer and easy look. But the first thing I always do is prime my eyelids, and I really like to use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And to apply this, I'm using a tiny kabuki brush from Sigma Beauty. This is my favorite brush to apply this on the eyelid. It's just basically a tiny foundation brush. Then I'm going to use some eyeshadow guards. I will link down in the description bar where you can get these. And then the first shade I'm going in with is called Tongue Pop. And the brush that I'm using is a Sigma E40. And I'm just going to blend this shade all over in my crease. This is a very gorgeous, warm, peachy color. And I really like to use this for my crease. Especially if you have like brown or green eyes. This is such a gorgeous color to wear on its own or to use as a transition shade for in your crease. Then the next shade I'm going in with is called Cherry Soda, and I'm using my Sigma E25 brush. And I'm first going to kind of press this in the outer V area and then softly blend it a little bit more upwards towards my crease. But I just want to kind of darken up my outer V area with this shade. And since it has a sort of same undertone as that other peachy shade I used at the beginning, it's really easy to blend into each other. But just to make sure it's even more blended, I'm going back in with that Tongue Pop eyeshadow color and just going around the edges to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Then I'm going to use this shade Fresh Meat using that same E25 brush from Sigma, pressing this in my outer V as well. I'm basically doing the same as I did with the Cherry Cola shade. I'm just kind of pressing and blending this more towards my crease. Then when I'm done with that, I'm going to use this shade Glucose, still don't know how to pronounce it. I'm using this for underneath your brow bone to highlight. This is like a sort of matte white shade, and I always like to use this for underneath your brow to kind of make it brighter. And they say it kind of makes your brows lift, so that's nice. Then the next shade I'm going in with is this one, which is a gorgeous peachy golden color. And I'm going to use my MAC 2for2 brush. First I'm pressing this on the eyelid using this brush. Then I felt like using my finger might be a little bit more easier. So I applied it with my finger as well. But then I noticed it wasn't looking like really nice around the edges. So I decided to go back in with that same brush and blend it a little bit more around the edges. Then I'm going to use this glitter from Natasha Denona. I will put the name in the description bar. This is such a gorgeous product. I use it almost every day for like when I'm doing looks off camera. I'm just using my finger to apply this all over the eyelid. I also mentioned it in my favorites video. It's just such a gorgeous subtle product. It gives a very nice glitter finish on the eyelid. Then I remove my eyeshadow guards and I'm going to apply some eyeliner. And for today's look, I'm just going to create a winged liner. Since I used that eyeshadow guard, it left me with a very sharp line. So it's really easy to use this as a guideline to where apply your eyeliner. So this is how it looks right now, but I always like to go on top of it with a liquid liner. I feel like it makes it look extra black. So I'm using this Sigma Line Ace liquid liner. I'm just applying a thin layer right on top of it to make it extra black. And yeah, I really like to use like gel eyeliner and liquid liner together. Then I'm going to use that shade Fresh Meat again using a Sigma flat diviner brush. And I'm going to press this shade right underneath the lower lash line. Then I'm taking the shade Tongue Pop and Cherry Cola, mixing them both together on my brush, which is the Morphe M506. I'm just going to blend my brush back and forth, trying to blend all these shades together to get a nice transition underneath the lower lash line and to make it look really nice and smoked out. Then I'm going back in with that peachy golden shade and applying a little bit of that underneath the lower lash line towards my inner corner area. Then I'm taking this black eyeshadow from a palette from theBalm Cosmetics. I will put the name in the description bar, and apply a little bit of that underneath the lower lash line as well to connect it with the eyeliner. Then for my mascara, I use the Tarte Cosmetics Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. One of my favorite all-time mascaras. It's just really nice and it makes my lower lashes look really long, and for photographs that looks just really nice. Then I'm going to use the Zoeva Stumbling Grace lip pencil, and now I'm going to show you how I did my face. I already applied foundation and concealer, but I will put the names of the products I used in the description bar just in case you're curious. So I used this lip liner to line my lips. Then on top of that, I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Undressed lip gloss, which is a very gorgeous nude peachy color. I felt like it would really match with this makeup look because I wanted to keep this makeup look soft. And I think this just really goes well with all the peachy colors. Then for my bronzer, I'm going to use the Makeupgeek Sunkissed bronzer, which is such a gorgeous product. Especially if you're like around my skin color, I think you really like this. It's a bronzer with like a very neutral undertone, so it's not too cool and also not too warm. I really like it. Then I'm going to set my face using this Urban Decay Rebound Prep and Priming Spray, and I'm just going to apply this all over the face to kind of make sure that I don't have like a powdery finish anymore. And I feel like this Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter applies a little bit better on a dewy skin, so that's why I apply it after using that prep priming spray. So I'm going to apply this on the cheekbones, also a little bit on the forehead, like right above my eyebrow, a tiny bit on my chin, on my nose. And then I'm going to apply my blush, which is the MAC Peaches blush. I really like to use blush after applying highlighter, so the blush really melts into the highlighter. And this is one of my current favorite blushes. I'm using it for such a long time, so you probably have seen me using it a lot, but somehow I fell in love with it. I'm using it almost every day because it's such a gorgeous color for when it's like sunny outside. Then I use this Luminoso blush from Milani on top of it, which gives more of a sheen on it, which I really like. And then here you have the end result. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want to see for my next video. I'm thinking about doing a few more of these simple neutral eye looks. I can do looks without eyeliner, without fake eyelashes. Let me know in the comments what you want to see, and also what colors you want me to use, of course. That will be really helpful. And yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. This will be really helpful for my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!